All right, ESH Custom Calls Rattle Bag with real deer antlers was designed to mimic the sound of two bucks fighting in the wild and give you a more realistic sound. Now, all ESH products are handcrafted and assembled right here in the United States, and they all come back with a lifetime warranty. The great thing about this rattle bag, there's a couple different things, but the first thing to me is the size. It's no bigger than a cell phone, so it conveniently fits any pockets that you may have, a fanny pack, a day pack, or even a side pack on a backpack. The other thing is it's actually made out of real deer antlers, as I'm getting ready to show you here. Now, the benefits of that, okay? Looks like you got some G's. Looks like you got a little main beam right here. So, the benefits of that is, look at this real antler right here. There's different sizes, which give off different tones. So you might have some higher tones and some lower tones. Well, since this is made out of different size pieces of deer antler, it's going to give you a more realistic sound whenever you're playing it in the wild. Now, the benefits of that, obviously, are to attract bigger and more trophy deer. I rattled him in, and I rattled him in. All right, now how you want to play this rattle bag is you want to take it in your hand, okay? You want to hit it together, and then you want to work it back and forth for about 45 seconds to a minute. Now, what a lot of guys do and why they're not successful is they don't call long enough or they call too much. Usually when bucks are fighting, it only lasts about a minute, roughly 45 seconds to a minute and a half. So that's the general rule that I try to stay. So when you do things like calling and you pair that with scents or with grunt tubes, that can be a dynamite combination to help attract trophy whitetails like these two. I rattled and did a bunch of stuff to bring him in, and then all I did with him is I rattled and had a little bit of scent out. But with this buck, he wouldn't come in, so what I did, okay, and what I found is very successful to bringing deer in is if it's right around that estrus time when you pair that with rattling with like a grunt tube and then you put some scent out there, okay, now he's going to smell, okay, there's a hot doe over here. I can hear that hot doe because she's making bleats, and I hear two bucks fighting over. Let me go check that out, okay? And that may present you with a shot of a lifetime and a trophy deer that you've never seen before or that you might be chasing whenever you're painting this picture for him, okay? Now, if you want a blind call, look around, obviously, make sure no one's around you, and then you want to hit it together, do the same sequence, 45 seconds to a minute and a half. Now, you want to wait about 35 to 40 minutes before you call again. Once your minute and a half is up roughly, obviously I know you don't have a stopwatch in your tree or your blind, but sit down, just wait. Any buck that hears that or any deer that hears that, if they're curious, because they are by nature, they'll come over to your area. That might be a big buck as well, or that might give you a chance at a deer. So definitely use these little tips and tricks and tactics and let us help you this year. Definitely check out the rattle bag from ESH Custom Calls.